All right, everybody, this is Vic from V-Drive. Hope you did amazing today. Bringing it to you 2025 GMC Terrain Elevation. And guess what? This Elevation has all the features of a Terrain Denali that you were able to get in the 2024 or 2023 models or any of the previous model year, right? Obviously, it's a new refresh. Front end is different, interior is different, wheels, back, and everything is different except the engine, your transmission, and your suspension. But we're going to get right into it. But look at this. Let's just take a second to appreciate the front lamp of this vehicle. Just like any other GMC vehicle, you have the nice front end LED lights that turns on really bright, and if you're driving down at the night time, you won't have any hardship looking through the road or anything like that. Two projector precision headlamps, fog lights underneath, and that's your front end. Now, some of you might be saying, you know what, you don't like the chrome front end, which this one has. You can also get a blacked out package where you have the front end blacked out, 19 inches wheels, looks pretty nice too. No chrome option, obviously. Behind that grille, you have your aero shutters that close and open just like any other GM vehicle. And even at the bottom for your transmission cooler and the radiator, there is another aero shutters too, which is really sick. This color is known as Riverstone Metallic with the blacked out roof. Now in the 2025 models, you can have a one full similar color vehicle, like you can have the whole vehicle with this Riverstone, white, black, all that. Or you can have a blacked out roof package or a sterling metallic roof package, gives a really nice look. Your block heater pocket is outside just like all over 2025 GM vehicles now. Comes with the 18 inches aluminum brush rims, disc brakes, all that. And obviously independent suspension front and back as you can expect. Within these wheel wells, you do have acoustic liner that prevents any kind of unwanted noise comes inside the cab when you're driving down the road. Now, here is the fun part. They actually put the new GMC key for Terrain as well. If you put this key beside any other vehicle, you're not gonna recognize if this is a Terrain key or anything like that. At the back right here, obviously Terrain all-wheel drive badge, elevation badge is blacked out, and radar and sensors, all that cool stuff. You open up your tailgate or the trunk just with the remote here or the button. Plenty of space here, just like the previous Terrain, and underseat storage with the block heater wire, right? Pretty much similar, there's not much difference, but let's get into the powertrain of the vehicle real quick. All right, here it is. Just like the previous year model, you get 1.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, 175 horsepower, 203 pound-feet of torque, paired with 8-speed transmission. This is an all-wheel drive version. If you get a front-wheel drive version, which is mainly available in America only, I'm in Canada, you can get CVT transmission, but again, if you have a choice to get an all-wheel drive, might as well get that. Some people may think it's gutless. We're going to go for a drive and show you guys how it is actually. Before I get inside the vehicle, I just want to quickly show you the window sticker of this vehicle. This specific vehicle base price is $37,599. After all the packages, Elevation Premium Package, which gives you 8-way driver seat, 2-way passenger seat, all these options right here, as you can see, technology package 2, convenience package 3, it gives you the price of $47,423 when it lands on the vehicle, on the dealership, plus obviously the GST of your specific state or the province there. But let's show you what you get inside the vehicle here. When you get inside, you have the nice leather seat. It's a loaded version in the 2025 right now until the 84 or the Denali comes out. They changed these seats. These seats are really comfortable as compared to the older model. You have heated seats option at the back and USB-C ports only. They took the USB port out completely. You have the full panoramic sunroof. Now, if I'll talk about the space behind the seat, by the way, I drove this car here. Front seat is according to the way I sit. Now, I'm still comfy here. It's not like I'm in a terrible position here. If I turn on my cup holder armrest here, it's pretty comfortable. You can possibly see right here. My knees are definitely touching, but if I'm a little bit reasonable sitting out front, I'll be fine. You can fit in 3 people in total. You have these little acoustic mics all around the vehicle, one in each corner, front and back, catches all the unwanted noise and cancel it out with your Bose speakers, right? Now, let's just get into the front end so I can show you a few extra features, which you'll be surprised to know that you do get into the Elevation package. All right, keyless entry right here, obviously. Power seats, oh my god, very comfortable seat, which I'm gonna get into in a second again. Real wood here, power seats, all that cool stuff here. Now, here it is. So your wireless charging goes right here. Your phone slides sideways. Small storage here, not too bad, right? You can move it forward and backwards here. Small storage here, like a surface space. You have USB-C port. You do have USB at the front. Pardon me what I mentioned, excuse me what I mentioned early on, right? You have a rear camera mirror, which is a loaded Denali feature with a nice screen at the front, and obviously a new steering wheel. Leather wrap steering wheel. The way you shift is behind the wheel. You pull it, drop it down. Paddle shifters here. If you want to put it into manual mode, you can press this button. Heated steering wheel, and if you would like to throw maps right on that screen, you can obviously do that. And same on this screen here too. You can see map here, or you can see map over there as well. Now you do have all these driving modes. You can press these buttons behind your left knee here. You have a snow ice mode, off-road mode, and normal mode. And if you want to keep it in the normal, you will be all-wheel drive, obviously. But if you want to keep it in just two-wheel drive, you can also do that. Your glasses goes right here. Now let's get into this screen right here for a second. In this one, you do have heated and cooling seats, both the sides. You have this nice dial here. And when you increase your volume or lower it down, it gives you this nice animation on the side. You still have the live buttons for your air conditioning, your defroster, and all that kind of stuff, right? And I want to show you one more thing. This thing has another feature. So let's say I'm in reverse right now. Before I forget that, I want to touch on this. So if I'm in drive, and if I just unlock my door here, it's going to put me into park. I'm going to show you one more time if you didn't see it. I'm in drive right now. Okay, I'm going to start driving, and here it is. Look at this. It just automatically put me into parking. So if you have young kids, small kids, if you think that they're going to play around with the vehicle on a running car, you can also do that, right? Now, for you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is wireless. You have your vehicle status information. So where in the previous model, you'll have all the information in the screen with the oil change life, brake life, battery, transmission temperature, all that cool stuff. You have everything here. For example, your tire pressure gauges are here. Your battery voltage is here. Back tire pressure, obviously. Brake pad life, oil life, all the gauges are here. If you want to put any specific one to your driver display screen, you can also just go add to driver display, and you can do that if you were like, right? Same for the battery voltage, all that cool stuff. And this is how your regular screen looks like. You can throw your maps in here. You can throw your audio in here, and you can throw your Google Assistants in here, right? And you also have inbuilt Google function. Let's just see if it works. Hey, Google, what's the temperature like right now?
In Edmonton, it's currently 39 degrees.
There you go. And you can also do this. Hey, Google, take me to Calgary.
All right, Calgary.
There you go. Just like your regular phone or Apple CarPlay or Apple Siri function, you can use everything from the screen here. Looks pretty nice and cool here. You do have Amazon Alexa there too, and for extra controls, you have your park assist here. If you want to control your front headlights, you don't have a physical button. You'll have to use your screen here. You have a doors and window function if you want them to have a power window lockout, all that stuff. And yeah, that's what it is. Now let's get into the drive of this vehicle so I can show it to you, how it handles, how it sounds, and everything. All right, folks, so if you have seen this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe and like my content. I'm planning on putting more and more content and more luxurious vehicles too eventually. Just trying to access all the dealerships around my city here. If you have any recommendation, please let me know so. And stay tuned to our channel. There are more and more fun stuff that is on the way on this channel. Now let's just take this vehicle on a test drive and show it to you how it handles. Right, so far it's pretty smooth. Some people, if you're mentioning that the vehicle may feel gutless with the 1.5 turbocharged engine, understand the fact that fuel economy is a big deal. With this vehicle, you can get down to as low as 6.5 liter per 100 kilometers, depending how you drive it. And obviously, it takes about 1 or 2 services on a vehicle too, which is a general rule of thumb, right? But overall, it's pretty quiet. Driving it right now, it's pretty smooth and quiet right now. Now I'm just gonna take it on a highway and give a quick pull and see how it handles there. It's not overly noisy. GM puts a lot of money and time into their vehicle, so when you buy it, you will have all the luxury of a high-end vehicle too. I mean, this is the high-end vehicle with all the features too, but you know what, GMC is still a mainstream brand at the end of the day, right? But with all the luxury features there, it's pretty quiet. I'm sitting and driving it right now. It seems pretty normal. I'm in two-wheel drive mode. I'm gonna put it into the all-wheel drive mode right now, and even though I don't need it, it's the summertime in Edmonton right now, almost summer. This vehicle is equipped with adaptive cruise control as well right now, and if you wanted to keep it in a regular cruise, you can also do that. That's not a problem at all. So I'm in the 100-kilometer cruise setup right now. I'm gonna try to take some turns and put it in the fast lane, if I may. And let's just see how it handles here. So far it's pretty smooth. It's quiet, I would say. I'm gonna quickly throw it off the cruise and see how it goes. It has decent power. I won't say it's a sports car, but it has a decent power. If your plan is just to drive it on a highway or within the city, this will be a great vehicle for that, with all the creature comfort too. Steering wheel is slightly bit thicker than the last year, just so you know, which is pretty cool. It just gives you a better grip when you're driving it. I'm gonna take this highway and see how it handles. It's definitely a peppier vehicle as compared to the last year model. And do not put a huge longer test drive if you can try to keep it very minimal, just to show enough power and the comfort of the vehicle. Let's just try to take this exit and see how the handling feels like. It's an all-wheel drive right now. There you go. It handles really well, all the sharp turns. And you're getting all these features under 50,000, which is amazing, right? All right, so with this, our review ends here. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, as I mentioned earlier. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop a comment. I do sell cars too, along with just doing my YouTube channel. I'm affiliated with GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Chevy. So if you're in Canada and you need any help, I'll be happy to help. You can reach out to me through my channel. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.